CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. It's Miller. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Brought out after a solid run by the senior.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, and 2-yard loss.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw. It's Russell. Going for his running back. Over the middle. It's Miller. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Behind the line. It's Horton. Nowhere to run. Up for Allen for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Pass clock. 2nd down now. Dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Miller. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Now from the pistol formation. To the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throw. It's Sayan. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They keep him off balance with a run. Refuses to go down. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in road territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Offense putting together a solid drop. 1st down at the 46. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter here. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass rush closing in. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Send the back in motion. To throw is Sayan, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. The ball's loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Yes, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Direct snap to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here's that wrinkle. The wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Design quarterback run. Will avoid the big hit with the slide. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Comes up with the catch. Touchdown, tie. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's complete, but the sophomore quarterback paid a price for that one. First down and 10 now.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They're going to run it here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Saying
defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it off to start the second half. Well, he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw good behind his man. It's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allow allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's running out of time here. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion sets off an important third down play. Shotgun handoff here. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Sayan. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. This time, a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. But hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down in inches. Goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Saying touchdown Ohio State, and that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff right there to start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense smothers him for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'd have to go back to the drawing board.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. And it's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
He brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back. It's Sam. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? It's a fumble short of the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game. And you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
That big play to start the drive. They got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. There he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. it's a loss of 2.
So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. You bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He tags in, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Will have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Makes it 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Up over the middle. It's Miller. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Wideouts now clustered. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's a wildcat look here to try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Of the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
No, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's saying. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Touchdown. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Caught by the receiver. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Gonna throw for it on 3rd and short. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 1st and goal, a chance to claim here in the final quarter. In the red area, it's Donaldson. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. The running back here in a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
A flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a 1st down. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They didn't